So I need to talk about this whole Erika Kirk thing, and the reason why I feel like it's just so like heavy on my heart, and why I feel like I need to talk about it is because it's on my For You page all the time with videos of her and stitches of her, and what people don't really remember or tend to forget is that this was only like 3 months ago that Charlie Kirk died. I mean, like, I know so many things have been going on, and I know so many it's hard to process, and we just get like distracted by other stuff. But it's only been 3 months since Charlie Kirk died, which is why this is still so fucking weird. And I want to start off by giving my point of view on this and from my personal experience. So I, luckily, I'm not married. I don't have a partner, and I'm not a widower or anything like that. So I can't speak on that specifically, and I really haven't, luckily so far, lost like a very, very close, like, parent, anything like that. But, about 14 years ago, I did lose, my cousin David to suicide. He was 17 years old. I mean, I even have one of my first tattoos is his initials and stuff like that. And, so I can speak from experience about what the first 48 hours to an entire week was after he died. And let me tell you, it was nothing like how Erika Kirk is behaving. I remember I couldn't even look at a photo of him. I was at my grandma's house because we all gathered together, and it was like the day before his memorial service. So the family gathered together, and we were staying at my grandma's house. So there was pictures of him everywhere, right? Pictures of me and him together. There are pictures of him everywhere. And I had to avert my gaze. I had to keep my head down. I couldn't talk about him in the past present. In the past tense, sorry, not past presence. What does that even mean? Past tense. It was an out of body experience. I felt like an empty shell, and nobody was okay. Let me tell you, nobody was okay. My cousin, his sister, my cousin's sister, couldn't even look at his cell phone. Like, they had his cell phone in the dining room, and she had to ask her mom to take it away because she just started bawling her eyes out because she couldn't even look at his fucking cell phone. The cell phone was off. It wasn't like there was she couldn't even look at his cell phone without breaking down in fucking tears. So I remember it was the morning of my cousin's memorial, right? And I hadn't slept at all. I hadn't slept at all, mind you. Not a wink of sleep. And I sauntered down to the living room, and I was just laying on the couch, just zoned out, right? And my sister, she's disabled, so she has to process it in her own way and stuff like that, and she can't communicate with words because she's deaf. So anyways, she came up to me while I was laying on the couch, and she showed me a picture of him, and she's like, he's dead, and this is a sign for dead. He's dead. And I lost it. I was like, dude, please don't do this. I was like, I don't want to see a picture of him, and I just started wailing. I can't tell. I started wailing. I lost control of my body. I just didn't know what to do. I was so overcome with grief. My dad didn't know what to do. He was just standing there, like, so, bless his heart, he didn't know what to do. He was like, what? I was like, don't do this to me. Don't show me a picture of him. To the point where my grandma had to come from the kitchen because she couldn't sleep either. She was just sitting at the dining room table in her kitchen. She came over and she whisked me up and just like held me. I couldn't. And she's like, it's okay, it's okay. I know, baby, it's okay, it's okay. I was so inconsolable. Even at the memorial, I couldn't look at pictures. There was pictures of him everywhere. They were on a screen and stuff like that. And we didn't have an open casket. There was no casket. He was cremated. I couldn't even stay in the memorial. I couldn't stay through the service. I couldn't. I couldn't breathe. And it's going to be 15 years coming up now that he passed away. I am not the same person. Nobody is. Nobody in my family is the same. So, and again, grief hits people differently. Like I said, everybody handles grief differently. But what Erika Kirk is doing is not grief. Again, I could barely look at a picture or barely talk about my cousin David after he died, and that was my cousin. And he was the closest family member I ever had at that time, and I've never recovered, and I'm not close to any other of my family. He was the only person that I was close to. So I lost something very, very special. Very special. And I mean, I still keep a picture of him, me and him, in my bathroom, on my mirror, so I see him every day, and I give it a little kiss, and so does my kid, and my kid never got to meet him, which I really hate. They would have been the best of friends. So this really pisses me off when I see Erika Kirk behaving this way.